Hello, so this will be a tutorial on how to make a separate high quality video of your gameplay separate from what you're streaming in a live broadcast or a speedrun. So first things first, you'll need to download this plugin, OBS Virtual Cam. It's just a plugin somebody made that allows us to do what we're going to be doing in this video. You can just search OBS Virtual Cam in any search engine and you should be able to find it. And just go ahead and download and install that. And then you'll see here I have one instance of OBS running right now, and that's what I'm using to record this video. But what you would do in any case is I have OBS on my taskbar down here on Windows 10. So just right click it and click OBS Studio, which a dialog box will prompt you that you are about to open a second instance of OBS. Are you sure? And you would just pick yes. And once you do that, you should get a second instance of OBS Studio like this. And here you would just make a single scene of just gameplay and audio, like you can see I have here for Tales of Fantasia. And then if you go into the settings here, you can see I have it set up for, nothing for streaming, just a nice high quality video output, 10,000 bitrate and 1080p 60 FPS. But once you have all that set up, you just go over to Tools, and you won't be able to see it in the video, but Virtual Cam should be an option now once you've installed it. And you would just click on it, and this dialog box will come up. And I think horizontal flipped is left on by default, but you're going to want to turn that off, and then just pick a target source, which we will just pick the default OBS camera. There's like 4 different ones you can pick. And buffered frames, which if you have a not as powerful CPU, you might want to raise the buffered frames a little bit higher, but there will be a delay between the two OBSs the higher you increase that. But otherwise, you just hit start. And now we've made our second instance of OBS a virtual camera. So we'll close that and then come here to our original OBS, and then in sources, add a new video capture device. We can just call it OBS camera. And then when you pick your device, just go to OBS camera. And there is your image from your second instance of OBS. So you just hit OK. We can go ahead and crop it up a little bit. And then move it to the side. And then from here is where you could start adding, like a webcam or live split. So this is now looking more like what you'd see in a live stream. But the gameplay is coming from a separate instance of OBS that's recording in high quality. So from here, you just make sure you're recording on both sides. You can even set up a hotkey so that when you hit the hotkey it starts recording both at the same time. I can't do that since I'm using an instance of OBS to record this. But if you do look over, and I'll stop the recording on the second one, if you go to wherever your files are being output, you'll notice that there's this one right here, which is what I recorded in our second instance of OBS at 1080p 60 frames per second, about 10,000 kilobits per second. And then you can see this file right here, which is the one being made right now, which will be output at 720p 4000 kilobits per second. But yeah, that's how you do both, so that you can have a nice clean audio video of your gameplay for a file and then this for your stream. Hope this helps, and thanks for watching.